You never really know who's living next door. And it's never been more true than now. We quit our frontline jobs to do OnlyFans. Here's some of the headlines recently. We take public service seriously. I quit my day job for OnlyFans. My family had no idea. Her legal job was making her miserable, so this woman quit and says she found freedom and happiness on OnlyFans. Former Missouri teacher who created OnlyFans account says she made nearly $1 million. OnlyFans is a website where anybody can sell videos of themselves, often pornographic, and the money's good, really good. OnlyFans people report taking in $150,000 to $200,000. Compare that to a teacher in Illinois who makes $45,000, police officer $70,000, marketing jobs $80,000. Rae Richmond joined the site with her boyfriend after a divorce. She joins us now, and then her friends found her on the site. And this is what I'm always fascinated by, is people who seem to have such a problem with these websites miraculously find the people who are on them. Rae?
Hi.
Hi. I'm curious about your story. How did this work? People evidently who in your neighborhood found you miraculously, because if they would judge you for these sites, they, of course, would never be looking at them.
Exactly. I'm really not sure how it happened, to be honest. I just know that one day, people back in my hometown, I come from a really small town, and they started posting about it on social media, and some people were tagging my real name and my fake name, because obviously this is a stage name, but they were tagging those two names together and just outing me to everybody, talking about what a terrible person I was. I heard how I was going to go to hell and I was serving Satan and all these crazy things that are definitely not true. So it was quite a shock.
Let me ask you this. Why do you think still in 2023, this is kind of the last taboo that seems to exist that people are allowed to be judgmental about?
For my part, I feel like they don't really understand what's going on. A lot of people attach a stigma to it that really I personally don't feel should exist. I think it's creative self-expression. I mean, that's what it is for me. I'm 56 years old. I wouldn't have even thought about doing this myself up until about a year ago. So I understand not wanting to do that themselves, but I don't understand the judgment. So I feel like that people do tend to judge, and especially when it's something they don't understand. I like to make people understand. You know, I came at this with eyes wide open. I knew I'd have to have a thick skin, and unfortunately, it was people close to me that I needed that from.
Yeah, well, it's often the people closest to you who can wound the most, right? Mandy Rose, evidently who's with the WWE, World Wrestling, she's made more than $1 million since she left WWE. And so she made more money doing this than she is doing what you were doing. I guess, is there something about that the amount of money that's going around here and now that, forgive me, but anybody from their bedroom or home studio downstairs or whatever can do what used to only be able to be made out in the valley in California that was all hush-hush and bought in seedy stores? How has that changed the dynamic?
Oh, it's changed it in so many ways. It's really become more mainstream now because I literally am the MILF next door. I mean, that's kind of one of my little things that people like to call me, because I'm just a regular person who, started filming with my boyfriend, and we decided to go, public with it. So I'm not ashamed of it, and I want to make that clear. So people finding out about it doesn't bother me. Obviously, I'm on TV right now talking about it.
Yeah, you're on TV talking about it. Hey, look,
right. So it doesn't bother me, but yeah.
No, it's interesting. And also, look, I mean, in times like this, there's a lot of people who are trying to find ways to make ends meet and make extra money, teachers, police officers, all this kind of stuff. So, hey, we appreciate you coming on and talking about this. You had a great piece in the Huffington Post about it. I encourage anybody to read it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.